Good morning, everyone. My GoPro died, so I'm now on my phone. Apparently, it didn't charge last night. But this morning, we're starting off. I gotta put in this new light switch for this truck I'm in right now. Apparently, the headlights flicker, and you can move the switch around, and it just barely works if you hold the switch right. So that's what we're starting off this morning with. So, got a couple bolts here you gotta take out. Slide out. There we go. And we'll pull the switch out from the bottom here. Sneak it out. Oh wow. It got a little hot. And by a little, I mean a lot of. Problem is, I do not have new crimps right now, so I might just have to stick them back on and hope they'll work for the moment. Would prefer not to do that, but I don't think I got much of a choice right now. Jeez. Oh, and broke off inside there. You can tell apparently it's been re-crimped before. I don't know why that's sticking out like that. That's not how it's supposed to be. Well, it'll work for now. I have to go back in and get that fixed when I got some crimps on hand. We'll spin this nut off. Slide in there, spin the new nut back on. There, new switch is installed. Now on to the next project. I gotta go and grab one of the other trucks and hook it up to a syrup tank and go get some syrup. Currently the tanker that we use has the rear axle, the welds broke on it. So currently I am heading to our neighbor's place to go pick up his tanker, to borrow his tanker to go get syrup, because we are out and that trailer, the trailer has not been fixed yet. Well, we are hooked up and now it's time to go to the ethanol plant and go get some syrup. This is what it looks like filling up with syrup. Basically, there's a pump that pumps the syrup into the top of the tank. Well, I just hooked up the hose. Now I'm draining it into the syrup tank here. And so after it's drained, I can go and return the trailer, of course. And yeah, the syrup tank's hooked up to this pump here. This pump goes and runs it across into where the feeder wagon sits. Feeder wagon. trying to hook up the side dump here. And here, I'll get my loud motor here real quick. I was trying to hook up the side dump, backed up under it, and I went and jumped the kingpin over top of the physical plate, which is awesome. So now I gotta knock this thing into low range and slowly crank it up so I can go and drive the thing back forward, because right now it's caught in front. And so then after I raise it all the way up, then I can go and lower it back down. What I'm doing yet. Right now I'm hooking up to the side dump because I need to load up some concrete chunks that we got down on our farm there and bring them away. So that's what I'm doing. Well, I get to unhook it again because for whatever reason this truck will not lift the side dump anymore. I think it might be because as it currently sits, the lid to this oil tank is not very sealed. As you can tell, it's kind of just a plug stuck in there and it's not sealed very well. And so there is a bunch of water in the oil. And so I'm thinking that the pump itself may be shot because the water made it that the oil wouldn't lube the pump. So now we're unhooking this truck and unhooking that truck, putting that truck on here, and then we got to flush the system because of the water contamination. Well, we got the oil drained out of the cylinder now into this bucket, this watery oil we got here. So now that I got hooked back up, now you gotta get new oil, throw in some new oil to replace the 5 gallons that we got lost in this oil, or watery oil. Unsure how much more I'll be filming today, but right now I gotta go run to a meeting with a lawyer, so I'll be back after that. After the meeting, I went and hauled a load of distillers, and then when I was driving the truck, I noticed that we had quite large air leaks. So then I went out and looked, found out that this valve right here is leaking for whatever reason. So I went and got a new one right here. And so now I have to install that. So that's what I'm doing now. Sorry, I kind of forgot you guys didn't get much of an angle of that at all. So let's see if we can put you guys down here. Well, sadly, we do not have the right fittings on hand, and as it currently sits, it is 8:30, so no hardware stores or anything are open. So I guess I'm gonna have to call it quits here for tonight. Just gonna have to pick up tomorrow morning. Thank you all for watching. Have a great night.